How are you today? Okay, we are live. We are live. We are ready to talk about this monetization. Are you ready with me? Okay. Let's go. First of all, let me put in my poll. Okay, please make sure that you take part of this poll. And I'll say please. Don't mind me. I'll say pretty please. Yeah. Don't mind me, people. Yeah. Good. Yep. Let me arrange myself and be sure that I'm good. All right. So, what are we doing today? Yes. So, first of all, guys, welcome. Welcome to today's evening talk. Yeah, because we are talking about monetization. And I tell you, I've got a lot of news. Okay, let me take this off. Let me see my other phone to know what's up. To be sure that you guys can see me and to be sure that everything is going on fine. Okay? just checking. Okay, that's it. We're live. We are live. Okay, let me stop that. Okay, guys, you're welcome to today's live stream, and we will be talking about the new YouTube update coming July 15th. And I'm talking about 2 days' time, right? And the frenzy that is going on with it. Now, as you come in live, don't forget, okay, to double tap the screen, give us a like, right? And also subscribe. Like you see, participate in that poll, okay? So, now, yesterday I spoke about, you know, things that have to do with people that are running folktale channels, right? And what I tried to do was to try and discuss about what YouTube is looking for. I mean, it seems like a paradox, right? It is a paradox in a way. The people, the engineers of AI, are trying to clamp down and reduce AI invasion. Now, AI will take away jobs. Totally quoted by Joshua Bola. Yeah. Oh my God. AI has taken away jobs. And now it has invaded, right? The creative space. I'm telling you, it has so invaded because you see, it has brought a new horizon. Hey guys, how you doing? Hello, how you doing? Welcome. Thanks so much for joining the live stream. Don't forget to double tap the surface or just click on the like button, okay? And don't forget to subscribe. Hello, welcome everybody. I'm so glad to have you here. How you doing? Tell me where you're watching from. Tell me where you are watching from. I'd love to know. Okay? Tell me the country where you are watching from. Let me check. Oh my God. Beautiful. Oh my God. I have Will. I have Zico. Wow. I have Zeruli. That's beautiful, guys. Go ahead. Say hello in the chat. Today, hey, India. Oh, I'm in Nigeria. And we're talking about this monetization updates coming in 2 days' time, people. 2 days' time. Guys, yeah. Oh, Indonesia. How you doing? How's the weather over there? Please go ahead and hit that like button. Thanks so much for the loves. Please go ahead and hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe, people. Subscribe to the channel. Okay, let's talk about monetization and what YouTube actually means. Look, AI has taken over the space. Everybody is using AI. We are all using AI. There's nobody that's not using AI. Now, the scare is that people feel that YouTube is going to demonetize channels using AI. No, that's not correct. That's not correct. So, we want to talk about what YouTube actually means, okay, by this new YouTube update, right? Don't get scared. We just have to make a little few adjustments. Just remember that we're just making a few more adjustments to make sure that our content is good, right? So, remember that. Now, YouTube, the second largest search engine in the world, right, owned by Google, is also a user of AI. Yes, it's also a user of AI. Have you heard about VO3? Have you heard about VO3? Google is the mastermind behind VO3. And there are so many other AIs like that have taken over the content creation space. I was talking about folktale channels yesterday and how I have a folktale channel and how I had to pause activities on that because of it's a very daunting, task, really. But it's also very important to know that we can use AI to make our content, but we have to be different. So, what are the concerns of YouTube? The first concern that YouTube has, hey, welcome. The first concern that YouTube has is that it doesn't want us to keep on doing repetitive content. Now, what is repetitive or repetitious content? It's just content that people take and repost over and over and over again. Maybe that particular content has been, that attraction has moved and made millions of views, but YouTube doesn't want us to keep on posting and posting and posting the same thing. Or maybe people are doing a particular kind of content and you see that it's going, that it's making waves, it's really, getting traction, and you now take it and begin to replicate it on so many channels. That is repetitive content. Repetitive content. So YouTube doesn't want that. It wants us to be original. Because now it's flagging all those mass-produced content as inauthentic content. And you see, the thing about YouTube is that it wants us to be original. Originality is key, very key. Because you see, when you are original, you are able to bring to the table value. You see, you need to be people of value. You need to be people of, bringing solutions. You're solving problems. You're helping people. That's what you should be doing. And in this YouTube space, there are a lot of problems that you can solve. Remember that this whole world is full of millions and billions of people that are looking for solutions. Remember that we have to be solution providers. That's the most important thing. When we are solution providers in the YouTube space, we are providing value. So I was talking about the movie review channel. Sorry, the my I was talking about my folktale channel yesterday, and I was talking about the content about what we should do if you are in the folktale channel industry or in the folktale channel niche, right? That's very important. That you need to be original with your story. Now, there are many ways you can get stories. I'm just giving a quick recap of what we said yesterday before I go into today. I'm going to be sharing with you about my movie review channels and what you should be doing if you're in the movie review or the movie reaction, channels. Those are the ones that get a lot of, what would I call it, strikes, or more like use content issues, right? Or even can even get demonetized or demonetization scares. So I'm going to talk about that a whole lot today. But let's finish about the recap for what we talked about yesterday. So it's important, right, that you make sure that whatever you're doing on your folktale channel, your stories are original. Even if you have to get inspiration, put your own spin on it. You can change, the narrative of the story. You can make it yours by, pulling out parts and trying to tweak it first of all, and then you can feed it into some AI to help you rework it, so that you will not be sounding like same of same. That's what we call repetitious content, and probably mass-produced and inauthentic content. So once you're able to get the story has to be original. That's what YouTube wants. Once you're able to get that, then you can use AI to like smoothen off the rough edges and try and get, better sense, or maybe a better direction or a better flow of the story. That's very, very key. Secondly, when you're trying to come up with images, I know that a lot of us use ChatGPT, we use Leonardo AI, we use Pixar, many other things, many platforms that we use, right, to come up with images. Make sure that whatever you're doing, you want to still be original, right? Make sure that you think about the images very well, that the prompts that you're trying to use to create those images, make sure that they actually work well. Very, very important, right? So that's number two. Then finally, when you're trying to do the voiceover, a lot of people use 11 Labs or Synthesia or so many other AIs that give voices. I would advise use your voice. Like I said, I have a folktale channel and I use my voice. I use my own voice. That's what I do to create the voiceovers because I want it to be unique. Because you see, let me tell you something. The thing about using AI voice is that so many other people are using the voice you're using. Remember, you're not the only one using the voice. So imagine you go to 11 Labs, for instance, and then you pick a particular voice, right? And then 100 people or 5,000 people have picked that same voice. Your video is going to be sounding alike. YouTube doesn't like that. It wants it to be differentiated. So why won't you differentiate your content by creating your own voiceover? Now, some people say, no, I don't have a voiceover voice. I understand. You can train yourself, right? You can train yourself. But even if you have to pick an AI voice, make sure it sounds a lot human. That in that case will make it different. You can even, I think some people say you can actually create custom voices, right? You can create a custom voice on whatever platform you're using. So I've told you three things. The story should be original. Then, of course, the images, as much as possible, should be original. Yes, even though you have to use AI most times to try and come up with the images, but still make sure that it's original as much as possible. Then, thirdly, the voiceover. So that is the recap of what we spoke about yesterday. So let's go into what I have for you today, guys. I know you want to hear about my movie review channels. I've got three monetized YouTube channels that make money for me every single day in different grades and categories. I'm telling you. So my very first monetized channel is on cryptocurrency. And then I ran that for about 1.5 years. And then I decided to go into the movie review niche. And that one I started last year. I started last year. My first monetized channel started 2 years ago, right? That's February 2nd. And then I decided to go into the movie review niche, right? Because I believe, I mean, I'm an actress by nature, right? Naturally, I love to act, I love to play, I love to, I know I'm quite creative in that life, so I felt I could do it, right? But I chose a particular, movie that I believe aligns with my values, because I and my husband, we talk about marriage, we talk about relationships, so it's a movie series on relationship, about marriage. Even they do movies also about marriage and relationship, about things in the society that we need to watch out for. So it aligned with my values. So that's the reason why I went for it. Sometimes you just come across a lot of, videos that don't make sense. I stay away from all of those, right? But I decided to go for a movie series that aligns with my values. Remember that it's important that you allow your values to play through, right? So that's the reason why I went for that. So let's start with my very first movie review channel. I started that last year, May, and there was this trend of that particular movie was really hot. It had a lot of momentum. And I was like, wow. All I had to do was just try to watch the series, take screenshots because they were dropping the movie series like episodes every 2 days. So I would watch the episode, try and get a few points that I really want to talk about, take screenshots. I never used any of their videos, not once. I have been doing this for over a year. Yes, May this year marked 1 year that I've been doing this. I've never used their video. And that's the very first thing. If it's one of the issues that demonetize a lot of channels, if they're doing reaction or they're doing reviews, is if they use their videos. Don't use their videos. And I'll tell you the reason why. Just to let you know, I also got demonetized like about 4 times. So I'm going to tell you the story. You guys just wait. I'll say hi, guys. Hello. Say hi in the comments. Thank you so much for joining. So I'm going to tell you the story. The story is very heart wrenching, but thankfully I'm remonetized, right? And I've been remonetized, ever since. So I started doing this movie review channel, and I said a movie review channel in pidgin English. Like this is Queen's English that I'm speaking, right? But there's pidgin English where let me give you an example. Say, how na day fine? Today we will talk about how person faith follow this other person. That is pidgin English. Yeah, so I started a movie review in pidgin English, and I was getting traction. Yeah, I mean, we're talking about views and views and views within 47, between 45 days. Within less than 5, 6 weeks, I got my 1,000 subscribers and my 4,000 watch hours. What? Funny enough, my son just advised me. I mean, when it was just 1 week into starting the movie review, trying to pidgin English, he just advised me that, Mom, why don't you do one in pure English? And I was like, that's a lot of work. That is a lot of work. But I took up the challenge. So what now happened was that I was running two movie review channels, two, one in pidgin English and one in pure English, like I'm talking now. Yeah. So, and I kept, I mean, just 1 week apart. So that other channel is also 1 year old. I'm telling you, it's a lot of work because you have to, look through the movie, look at the episode, get the key points, right? Take notes of these, take screenshots. After taking all of that, then I have to like edit and remove all the smudgy pictures because sometimes you can take a screenshot and then maybe something cut off or it was not. You have to remove all of that because I told myself I was never going to use anybody's video, okay? Because I was always scared of reused content. I did all of that. Thankfully, within a month, I got both channels. I had their 1,000 subscribers. In fact, my second movie review channel got the 1,000 subscribers first. And I was given an opportunity to apply for monetization. Oh my God, within 5, 6 weeks. So my second movie review channel, I applied for monetization first. Oh, guess what? Guess what? I was denied monetization. I wasn't given monetization. That was terrible. I was like, no, 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 help me. I wasn't given monetization. I'm like, no. What they told me was that the reason was because of reused content. Now, if any of you if you've ever had any issue with reused content, let me know in the comments. If you've ever had any issue with reused content, let me know in the comments. That was my very first. That was my very first contact with hearing reused content. I'm like, no, I didn't use anybody's content. I did not use anybody's content. Okay, I mean, I did not use it exactly as it. Yes, I took screenshots, but I did not use their video. I didn't use their video. But do you know what? When you take a screenshot of a video, what happens? It looks like a still picture of a moving video. And that's why one of the dangers of doing reaction content or doing reaction or reviews on movies is that you are always at the risk of reused content. Yes, you are always at the risk of reused content because the AI, which is in YouTube, as it is checking your work, it's seeing that if they pause the video of the original content and they pause yours, it looks the same. That's the fact. But you see, YouTube doesn't have a problem with you using anybody's content. No. What it wants is for you to add significant edits and changes, voiceovers, significant changes. So, but if the AI is just looking at it face value, it looks like as if you copied their video. So if you're doing reaction, if you're doing movie reviews, know that there is a big tendency for you not to be eligible for monetization because of reused content. But don't worry, I'm not here to spread any fear. I'm just here to tell you what might likely happen so you can prepare yourself, right? Prepare yourself because if you have to go into reaction content, this is one of the things that you have to face, okay? So let me continue my my story. So I wasn't given monetization on my first application. They told me that, oh, because of reused content, I have to go back and either reapply in 1 month or I can make a video appeal, an appeal video. So I chose to do the appeal video. Yes. And what's the appeal video all about? You just have to tell them how you get your ideas for the video, your source content, how you edit it, what changes you add to it, and how you bring value to it, and you need to show your channel and what your channel is all about. And it must be under 5 minutes. I did the very first one. I think I did it a little bit like a bicycle for my very first second movie review channel. and I was denied monetization second time. Yeah, painful. I know it was really. Hi guys, thank you so much for being here. Just double tap the screen. Thank you very much, and don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, great content here. Okay, so I was not given the second time. And I'm like, what? This time around, I was told that I have to come back and reapply in a month's time. So even though I had my 1,000 subscribers, I had my 4,000 watch hours, I could not monetize. I was supposed to come back in 1 month's time, and that was so painful. So that was my second movie review channel. My first movie review channel also hit monetization levels. I mean, I noticed that it got to the 3,000 watch hour mark, and I was so happy. And I said, okay, let me quickly go and apply. Because, at the 3,000 mark, you only get the first tier. That is where you have memberships, you have fan funding, super thanks and things. You don't get the ads. So I quickly went to go and apply for it. Guess what? Can you guess? If you can guess, tell me in the comments. Well, do you think I was given monetization the first time? I mean, on my first movie review channel? I've told you the story about my second movie review channel. I was denied monetization 2 times, okay? And I was told to come back in 1 month's time, okay? Oh my God. So what do you think happened to my very first movie review channel? Do you think I was given? Let me hear whether you have anything to say about that. So the answer is that I was denied monetization also on my first movie review channel. The second one, I was denied twice, okay? And I was so down. I felt bad. I really, really felt bad. I'm like, what is this? After doing all the work, once I get monetized, oh no, it was so annoying. It was so annoying. I'm telling you. And it told me that, okay, because of reused content. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's the third time. That is the third time, people. I was not allowed to be monetized. That means that three times I was demonetized. I was refused monetization. Oh my God, this is so painful. So I now went ahead. I said, this time around, I need to put in a bit more effort. I now studied what I did wrong. The appeal video, because this time around I said I have to do another appeal video. I now went to study, what did I do wrong? What didn't I show? What didn't I do well on my very first video appeal or appeal video? I looked at everything and I said, okay, I think I know what I could do better. So I now decided to make it more robust. I went into detail, showed them where I got the content from, went to the place where I get the movie, showed them the movie, showed them how I actually screen record, how I actually take screenshots, how I actually, do my voiceover. I went into extra detail. In fact, it was so hard trying to edit it to get to under 5 minutes. It was 4 minutes, 59 seconds. And to God be the glory, I was given monetization. Yes. So my very first movie review channel got monetized in 47 days. Yeah. So I got monetized. So even though I was denied monetization the first time, when I did my video appeal or appeal video, I was given monetization and I started, earning on my channel. But guess what? After about maybe a couple of months, I was demonetized again. Like I was demonetized again. What? Oh my God. When I tell you that movie review channels are susceptible to those kind of things, listen to me. Listen to me. And I was like, what did I do wrong? I said, well, I had to do another appeal video. And within less than 24 hours, I was given my monetization back. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I was given my monetization back. They just wanted to be sure. You know how these things go? It's all AI. Even YouTube uses a lot of AI. Yeah, AI. So when it comes to movie review channels, you got to be careful. So these are my steps. If you want to go into reaction, or you want to go into movie review, like I am currently to movie review channels. Of course, after I applied again for my second movie review channel, I got monetized again. All right. So my two movie review channels are monetized, fully monetized, earning me money every day. Right. Even though later on, maybe like about a few months ago, my second movie review channel also, so they told me that I had to send in an appeal video if I don't want to get suspended, and I did all of that. They wanted to just have it as a document on my channel, so I guess maybe they updated the rules. But you see, it's still a risk. I might get something like that. I don't pray I get any form of demonetization alarms again, but I'm telling you, I got demonetized on my two, movie review channels like about three times each. I'm telling you. So when that happens, just in case you get, hello guys, thanks so much for being here. Go ahead and just double tap on the screen. I can see only one like here. What's going on? You guys are here. Just double tap on the screen. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Come on. Give us some hearts, give us some likes. Yeah. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, okay? Subscribe. Let me get into what I'm talking about. So, these are the steps you should follow. If you want to go into movie review, you want to go into reaction, because I'm telling you, that's where a lot of risk is. And according to YouTube, they want you to be authentic. They don't want you to just begin to use, because look, there's reused content, there's inauthentic content, there is mass produced content, there is repetitious content. Don't fall into any of those categories. Be you, be original. So what I do on my movie review channels that set me apart is that I let my personality show. Now, you can see me, right? But on my two movie review channels, nobody can see me. They're faceless channels. That means that nobody knows how I look like. The only thing they know about me is my voice. Okay? So that means that I have the opportunity to show my, personality through my voice. So I try to be very engaging, very interesting, very captivating. I try to, get their attention. I try to remain memorable. And that's one thing you should be able to do on your faceless channel. Let your personality show through. Very, very important. Because you see, you have to realize it. I mean, you're watching me now, you're looking at me now, we're engaging, you're here live with me because I'm speaking to you, and you're not leaving because you're enjoying what I'm saying. But imagine you're not seeing my face. You might easily lose interest. That's the problem with a faceless channel. Yes. So I'm running. In fact, my three monetized channels are faceless channels. It's just my voice to hear, right? My first monetized channel is that one is easy because it's a cryptocurrency channel. I just show them how to do trades, and then I vlog my trades. That's what I do. I show them the processes I go through, and then I just upload the videos. I do live streams, and then I use that. I repurpose them into videos. Okay, so that's what I do there. It's my voice, but I try to be engaging. I try to connect. I try to make sure that they enjoy it. I make what looks like is so difficult very easy. All right, so that's what I do on my first monetized channel. On the movie review channels, like I said, I allow my personality to shine through. Yeah. Secondly, I do not use videos. I don't. Some people try to say, oh, you can use fair use, 5 seconds, 3 seconds. No, I don't do that. I don't want anything to have anything to do with anybody's video. Don't use anybody's video. Don't go and take videos from TikTok, from Facebook, from Instagram. Don't do it. They're all repetitious content. They are all tagged as mass produced content. They are inauthentic content. Don't do it. Right? But if you must make a reaction video, the best way, like I'm telling you, take screenshots. Then, after you've taken screenshots, I can take up like 200 or more screenshots on just one episode. I'm telling you. It's a whole lot of work because I'm screenshotting and I'm checking what's going on here. I screenshot again. That's my process. It takes time. It's a lot of work, but I enjoy it. Okay, I think the most boring part, let me tell you the most boring part of my movie review channel work or my workflow is when I'm trying to remove smudgy pictures. That is the thing that annoys me. Oh my God, it just takes too much time. But because you have to flip through all the screenshots and remove the places where, oh, this is a bad pic, this is a bad screenshot. You need to remove all of that because you don't want to be doing a voiceover over smudgy pictures. You don't want that. Okay. That's the most boring part of my job. The most exciting part is when I am doing the voiceover. Okay. So when I have all the screenshots done, I'm telling you how to do this, right? Guys, go ahead and give a like to this. Aren't you not enjoying this? Go ahead and give a like. Thank you so much and subscribe to. Look, after you have gotten all those screenshots, then the next thing I do is that I actually do it two ways. I can actually go live, right, directly, and I am just sliding across the screenshots and I am giving a voiceover. Nobody sees me because I use the screencast feature when going live. Okay? If you don't want to show your face during your live streams, just use the screencast feature. Then you will now be screencasting your phone. So I will be showing what my screen as I'm sliding through it and I'm talking. I know it takes time for you to really get it right. You need to practice a lot because sometimes you could make mistakes. So if you can't go live and begin to talk immediately like that, you can record. Just do a screen record it and edit it. All the oohs, ahs, and mistakes, and then upload. That's what I do. I put my branding on it, I put my label on it, and then I upload. That is the process I go through for every of the videos I upload on my two movie review channels. That's how I do it. And that's how I've been doing it ever since. So you can do it. Now, I want to hear from you. What kind of channels do you operate, or what kind of channels do you think you would like to do in the future? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to check in the comments now. If you haven't said hi, say hi. Oh my God. Thank you so much. I can see 5 votes. This is awesome. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this awesome one. Okay, great. So, all right, I'm seeing. Oh, hello. Hi, guys. Hi, hi, hi. Thank you so much, Sasha. Oh, thank you so much. God bless you. So, now, if you have any problem with reused content, let me know in the comments. If you want to create what's called a video appeal, let me know in the comments. I'll go through the steps. If you have any questions, let me know. Tomorrow, right, I'm going to be talking a lot about animation channels. AI animation channels because I have an AI animation channel. You see, I'm talking about areas where I play in because I'm talking from experience. I'm not here to just blab and just say what I don't know. I'm talking from experience, what I do. All right. So that's why I can share all of these things with you. Okay. So now I said something earlier before most of you guys came. I said, look, the father, or we call it like the one of the movers and shakers of AI. This is Google, brought out VO3, and now they're trying to clamp down people who are using AI content or AI videos. Why? That seems like a paradox. Have you guys seen any of the VO3 videos? They look so near perfect, like perfect. Like you would even think they're truly human beings, but it's totally AI. Now, the reason why is because people are now utilizing it in the wrong way. Yes, it's becoming very repetitive. A lot of videos are looking the same. And let me tell you how it hurts YouTube. YouTube is a business. Remember that. They want to make money. And if they don't make money, how do you want to make money? So, you see, when people see those repetitive content, do you know what happens? They jump off because they might have seen like about 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 of those kind of videos and like, oh, same of same. Do you know that when the average view duration reduces, it means that the ads that are supposed to play for YouTube to make money, right, from the advertisers won't play. And that means that it reduces YouTube's revenue. And you know what that means for you? It cuts down your revenue. That's what it means. It reduces the revenue of the creators. So YouTube doesn't want to lose any of the money. They don't want to have that problem of not having enough money to shell out. They want to be able to shell out money. And of course, do you think I don't want to make more money on YouTube? I want to make a lot of money on YouTube. And that's why I'm making sure that all my other channels are working on them. Like on this channel, so I'm working on it. Thankfully, we've gotten like 1/4 way. We're currently 250 subscribers. As of this night before the live stream, we're 252 guys. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel. This is the place where I give you value and share with you all my experiences with my channels, my three monetized YouTube channels, and the other ones I'm trying to work on. Let me tell you the other kind of niches I play in. I play in the animation space, AI animation. Not like as if I actually do the animation myself. AI animation and also AI um, videos, right? So I do that. I have two channels that, if I want to say, I have like about a couple of channels that I do use AI. I practically use AI on all my videos. Even in the channels where I actually have to create videos, I'm still using AI now. Abby, what do you call when you have to probably like edit? It's still AI in a way. When you want to clean up something, it's still AI you're doing. So yeah, we're using AI to enhance our business, enhance our jobs. Like some people, they use what they call the script, yeah, to be able to clean off, some repetitive words or stuff like that. I haven't used it before, and they're not even sponsoring this video, so I really don't know how it works. But what I know is that it helps to cut down a lot of repetitive and maybe like mistakes or the ums and the ahs and things like that in your video. So what it does is when you put it in, it kind of like removes all of that and makes the editing easier. That's AI. That is AI. So YouTube is not saying don't use AI. They're just saying don't replace everything with AI. Let your own value be given. That's what they want. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for being on board. Yeah. Today, we've spoken a whole lot about movie review channels, and I'll just do a quick recap before I say goodnight. Okay. Before I say goodnight. Good night. All right. So, first off, when you're doing a movie review channel, you are operating a movie review channel, know in your mind, just know, make what I call it, make peace with the worst case scenario. And what's the worst case scenario is that you might get reused content issues. You might have such. Make peace with that. It might happen. Why? Because you are using somebody else's content. You are reacting. You are reviewing somebody else's content. It might even be your content. But you are reviewing, you were reacting, you were responding, you are doing something concerning somebody else's content. So it might be taken up by the YouTube algorithm that you are copying. There's no problem in copying. Is there a problem with copying? There's no problem with that. It's just that you have to copy intelligently. You have to copy with sense. You get inspired, right? But you can also copy, right? I copy too. Yeah, of course. There's no problem with that. But you need to add your own spin, add your own, your own flavor to it. That's what you need to do. So make sure that you make peace with the worst case scenario that it's possible that you could get those reuse content issues. Then prepare your mind. Okay, if I do get it, what can I do? That means you have to create a video appeal, an appeal video. Go and learn everything about that, right? If you want me to talk about that a bit more, like I said, just let me know in the comment. I'll share with you how to make an appeal video for reused content. I will actually do a video on that for you guys. Yeah, I'll share with you in depth, but I want to do that on this live stream. Okay. Once you make peace with that it might happen, the next thing is that make up your mind never to use anybody's videos. Don't use moving content, use screenshots. That's the best way to not get into trouble. Now, of course, even becomes when you're able to do your video appeal or appeal video, you be able to tell them, oh, I do shoot screenshots. When you now show them how you take screenshots, they will definitely give you back your monetization. By the grace of God, I've seen that happen. I mean, I've even helped people and discussed with people concerning this. So it's once you are authentic about what you're doing and you're adding that, make sure you take screenshots, remove all the smudgy pictures, and then do a voiceover with your voice, not with AI voice. No, don't use AI voice. When you're doing movie review or you're doing reaction, use your voice. No matter how queer, no matter how bad your voice is, use your voice. Train yourself. Just learn it. Train yourself to be able to speak easily. I mean, you think that it's just in one day you get to learn how to speak like this. I mean, I've been doing this for years. That's why it's easy peasy. But for some other people, it's hard. So the only way you can do this is by, being intentional, spending time practicing, I mean, do lots of videos that you're not even planning to post. Just keep on testing it. I'm telling you, it will become easier by the day. It'll become easier by the day, right? It's not going to happen overnight, okay? So do your own voiceovers and then brand it with your logos, put a name or something to it, and then upload it, and you're good. I hope you've been able to learn a thing or two from this video, this live stream, this time away. This is a countdown to July 15th. Tomorrow I'll be back to talk about AI animation and my experience with AI animation and the different AI animation channels I run. I'm going to share them with you. Now, for my AI animation channels, they're not yet monetized. They're still in the process of being worked on and being worked to get to monetization. So I'm going to be sharing with you the steps I am taking to ensure that I am in the guidelines and I'm working very well towards it, right? I'm going to share that with you tomorrow. Thank you once again for being here, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for keeping me company and for enjoying my talk. God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow.